Hey everybody, it's Kelly Hans underneath my bed because it's still 18 degrees outside. So, welcome to Evening Chronicles. This is number 30. I'm surprised I made it to number 30. I'm just in shock. Except, we're going to talk about a few things. I'm not sure how long we'll be up here, but this week's schedule has been all wonky. Weekend chat. I'm downloading it right now. It's gonna be Love and Deep Space. We're gonna do that. That's gonna be whole weekend chat, along with some topics. So I'm gonna do weekend chat, which is gonna be some topics and playing the game. Love and Deep Space. So yeah, we're gonna try that. See how that goes. That's gonna be on Sunday. So look up for that. Then next week it's gonna be the same Tuesday, Thursday, Evening Chronicles. So I'll be Evening Chronicles 31 and 32. Then the weekend chat, so forth and so on. So the topics I have here. First one is it's fucking cold. Too cold, to be exact. It right now, for the past 3 days, the coldest was yesterday. It was around 8 degrees, and it didn't get any higher than that. So I'm just like, hmm. And the worst part is the frostbite, because they say even today, if you're out for at least 30 minutes or so, frostbite. So I'm just like, it's too cold. Way, way, way too cold. So it has been confirmed um, an hour ago or a few minutes ago. Kash Patel is a new FBI director. So now it's on. So I'm kind of curious as to how it's gonna, what else is gonna be exposed. Because right now, Trump and Elon is on basically no fucks given. And I'm kind of curious as to how this is going to play out because I'm just like, because recently they found out that, well, two things. One of them was they discovered $4.7 trillion, $4.7 trillion and treasury payments missing. They're untrackable, which is kind of odd. And the other thing is, allegedly, they found mismanagement of Social Security funds. One recipient as old as 360 years old. So my question is, number one, who has this money? Where is it going to? And who's going to be prosecuted for it? But while along all that, apparently, they say they're going to send out allegedly checks to every American, $5,000. I'll take it. That's if. I mean, I don't care if it's like throughout the 4 years or what. If they do it, fine. If they don't, I'll be okay. But this is ridiculous. The government spending that they had to cut out is ridiculous. And then Mitch McConnell said today he will not seek re-election in 2026, which I am kind of glad because last time I saw that man, he fell on stage. I'm like, this man needs to retire. And there's allegedly another thing. Donald Trump has said he's going to have term limits, which I'm thinking that's why. After he saw Mitch McConnell, I think he thought the same thing. He needs to retire. Literally, he needs to retire because I mean, there's no point in him being 83 years old, still in Congress. along with the fact there's no reason why Nancy Pelosi, all these Democrats, even Republicans, should be having all this money. I can see probably like $1 million. Like if you're in Congress, I can see getting them $1 million, maybe even two. But three, four, 30 million, 40 million, you don't do that much to have a $30 million salary. I'm sorry. Take that out. You don't need that money. I need that money more than they need that money. And speaking of people who don't need that money, um, Jasmine Crockett was on NBC, CNN, whatever. And I was looking at her hair. And for a moment, I don't know if it's like a piece of her hair, but the way I looked at the way it showed on camera, it looked like her wig was lifted up. But I don't know. Anyway, she was basically complaining, like she usually does. And she basically says, we are not in business of giving out money, which is ironic for the 4 years and it's government spending that you have been doing on. As some people say, this is traveling all the way back to allegedly Bill Clinton and Al Gore. And I would be shocked if Bush is in on it too. So, back to what she said. She said, we are not in business of giving out money. And honestly, I don't know what $5,000 will do for you. I can tell you what $5,000 can do for me. It could actually help me pay my bills, put food on the table. I probably with that $5,000 won't have to worry about money for the next couple of months while I try to build up money that I have now. Because right now I'm working two jobs. I'm still working two jobs. And I enjoy it. But then after a while, I'm just like, I'm probably going to just go work two jobs, probably till I'm at least 45 or 46. And I'm basically just done. If it'll be, it'll be. But until then, I'm going to keep working two jobs because really it's not bothering me any. I don't have no kids or nothing. So I'm just like, I'll just do it. But for her, the nerve to sit there and say, what 5,000 will do for you. When y'all was spending all this money on illegal immigrants, paying their rent in luxury apartments, hotels, I don't want to hear nothing to come out her mouth over what any type of money can do for the American people. If that's the case, then I'd say this, and I'm being honest about it. If she feels like that, and anybody else who feels like that, get a cut in their pay. Just, just, just get a cut in their pay. Just take all that money off, all of that. I don't know why Tiffany Hayward come in my head. I don't know why she's in my head. Maybe she's doing something. I don't know. But just take a pay cut. Really, just take a pay cut and see how that works. Because this is ridiculous. And for the nerve, also for you to for Elon, because I found this out too. I think I found this out on Tuesday. It was either on Tuesday or Monday about how they wanted a committee for each and every single thing that they find to hold a committee. And with the committee, they'll discuss it behind closed doors. That's not how that shit works. And from the looks of Elon, he wouldn't do that. You can look at Elon Musk and tell, even though he is a pain in the ass and he's a baby maker, that man is transparent. You can look at him and tell he's very, very transparent. Most cancers are. They're very transparent. They'll tell you like it is. If you don't like it, too bad. What was sweeping this under the rug was going to do? He already said everything else about the USAID funds. I mean, why have a committee behind closed doors, allegedly, to talk about this? Then that's gonna make them trust you even more. Because I've seen a few people who did vote Democrat is not voting Democrat anymore. And after what I'm seeing, mm-mm. So uh, yeah, I don't know. And speaking of finding stuff, I am. Hold on one second, because this just happened today. Now I don't listen to Alex Jones a lot, like at all, but this popped up, and I'm just like, hold on one second. So in today's news, what the hell? This is on Daily Mail. I have never heard about this, but even then, it's raising some questions for me. Yale scientists link COVID vaccines to alarming new syndrome causing distinct biological changes to body. Experts from University have discovered alarming syndrome linked to the COVID mRNA vaccines. The previous unknown condition dubbed post-vaccine syndrome appears to cause brain fog, dizziness, tinnitus, and exercise intolerance. Hmm. Some sufferers also shown distinct biological changes, including differences in immune cells and the presence of coronavirus proteins in their blood years after taking the shot. So then changes the question of, because this is already affecting kids too. CDC also said that allegedly there's at least 1.3 million kids already affected by this. What the fuck is going on? Like literally, what is going on? Because I did take the COVID shot, me personally. I didn't take the booster though, because I was just like, I already took it twice. It's like the flu shot. I haven't taken the flu shot in at least 6, 7 years. Really, probably 8 years, and it hasn't really bothered me yet. But it really hasn't bothered me. But just to read this, it's just like it doesn't make any sense to me. So, because I remember back in 2020, they said get the shot, blah 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 blah. Because they had three different shots back then. So it's okay. You got these nurses overworked, half to death. Sorry, you can't say death, can you? Have to burnout. Let's do burnout. You got these nurses on burnout. They're stressed out to the core. You tell people to take this shot that even when something was making was kind of skeptic, it was Pfizer, the Pfizer shot, allegedly. Um, they was kind of skeptical about it because like, hey, it's too fast. Like it's way way too fast. And now this shows up. I was watching a Twitter video, and since we're speaking on CPS, also, I got the honest feeling if they're looking to the IR, they're gonna probably look into every single thing because they're doing Fort Knox too with the gold. They're probably gonna look into CPS too, which I'm kind of curious as to what they're gonna find with CPS because I'm kind of curious about it. Like very, very curious about like when do you find CPS? Because I heard a lot about CPS, but I'm kind of curious. But a woman on Twitter, she just had her baby, and I don't know if she's against vaccines. I'm not sure, but she had to take the they want to give her baby the RSV vaccine and or they would call CPS and do the song and dance. So my guessing is this: not really guessing, but she did the vaccinations. The child passed. Now, as far as I know, I think even on my immunizations, I don't think we ever had to take a RSV. Because man, I know it's MMR, Tdap. I think maybe when I got older, yes. But as a newborn, that don't make much sense to me unless things change, which I don't have any kids, so I really wouldn't know personally. But I don't know. And to a newborn, aren't they supposed to wait a couple of months or weeks or months or something? I don't know. Anyway, God bless her. I hope she gets some type of justice because that doesn't make any sense to me. But I hope she gets some type of justice, any type of justice. Hospital looked, a hospital looked into, nurses fired, something because no. Um, Ozempic causes blindness. I found this out last week because Alan Roberts he was talking about it. Y'all just go the natural way. Ozempic isn't meant for weight loss. It's meant for diabetics. It's getting to the point even to where my family members can't even get Ozempic. Just do it the natural way. Just eat fruits and vegetables. Speaking of eating healthy, EBT is gonna have junk food take off. I support this. People gonna yell, scream, and holler all they want to. Take it off. There's no point you should be eating junk food every single day. And I read on Twitter some people was talking about how junk food is on. I'm quite sure there is no way. It's because some people are food deserts, which is a result of the crime rate. People breaking into stores, stealing stuff from stores, and the stores have to get their insurance, and then they have to pay. I support it. You shouldn't be eating junk food every day. I'm quite sure if you have a food desert in your town, find a grocery store somewhere, even if it's 10, 15 miles. The closest grocery store to me is like grocery store. It's 10 to 15 miles away. And I would take it. If it gives me some food, I would do it. I have no problem. Delta Airline flipped over. I don't know how. I saw the video and allegedly the pilots are all female. There's no problem with the gender. It's just that you should be trained. Because I watched that. I watched the video of the plane when it flipped over. either the pilot didn't let one of the wheels down, or they landed too hard. It looked like they landed too hard, and the entire thing just went flip. Anyway, that's all I've heard about so far. I never heard anything else about the Black Hawk helicopter. Everything about her, or anything if they gonna get charged or what. Anyway, Odysseus, Matt Damon is gonna be Odysseus. They got the picture out, which I deleted because I'm just like, um, eh, I don't want them making it, but nah. Let's see. Korean actress Kim Se Rin. At first, I didn't know who that was, and then I remember it's the girl from it's my one of my favorite movies ever. I love that movie, Man from Nowhere. She's a little girl. She passed away. Uh, she did Harry Carey, bless her heart, because she got caught allegedly doing a DUI, and it's a mess. Cowboy Carter tour, I'm not going. VIP tickets, $732 to $2,958. I need food in my refrigerator. I don't need that. But if y'all go, congrats. I'm gonna wait till it comes on YouTube, and I'm just gonna watch that and just call it a day. And what else? I'm gonna save one of them last. Girl, this Khloe Kardashian fragrance, I hope she did. ASAP Rocky was found not guilty. Um, yeah, he was found not guilty. I said, well, okay, I can deal with that. Last thing I'm gonna talk about, then I'm gonna move on to my last topic. And then that is it for Even the Chronicles, because I've been talking a lot. The next thing is there's this video that came out this week. It's called She's 57 and Broke. That's the video of it. I always say, from my personal experience, if you're going to leave a job, even if it's your second job, your part time job, always have something lined up. There's this woman, bless her heart, like literally, she left her corporate job to pursue acting. That's fine, but I wouldn't leave my corporate job first. If my thing is this, if I worked a corporate job, I want to pursue acting. The first thing I would do is maybe, if not properly, just scope out and hold on one second. Okay, I'm back. So back to what I was talking about. The first thing I would probably do is I would at least find a job in acting before I even start leaving the corporate job. She said she left the corporate job because she wanted to pursue her career. So she just quit the job and went straight to um I think she said the first state she went to was either New York or something like that. I forgot what it was before she went to Atlanta. And that woman has been struggling ever since. And it's okay to have a dream in acting, but please at least, even if you quit, like for me personally, like last year we was let pretty much laid off from the night job where our contract expired basically. And I had to find some type of work. It was in June of last year. And I said I probably can make it till I find another job, but long story short, I couldn't. I could not. Even with the economy, even with the little pay raise, I couldn't do it. So instead, I worked for the same company, just at a different place. That didn't work out. Stayed for like a month. Couldn't do it. Mainly they missed my money because I did a video of that today. Um, the time was called, so he wasn't gonna pay me at all. I think from the middle of July, I called around, asked them about it. I got the job in a week later, and I've been working there ever since. But my thing is, at least have something because I felt horrible for that woman. She was literally sitting in her car crying, and she's literally well, not she. Well, right now she got a house to stay, so that's everything gone. And towards the end, she got a house and everything. I said, okay, that's good. But whew, it's hard. And I've been looking on my YouTube, um, whatever's popular, and I'm seeing more and more people being homeless, people struggling even more, and it is depressing to me, and it is scary because it's hard to believe that some people working 2 and 3 jobs and see. Well, hell, I'm working a night job so I can eat. Like literally, I'm working my second job so I can literally eat and put gas in my car and feed my animals. So, so it is hard, but I'm also saying that this year I'm gonna reduce my debt. I'm thinking by the end of this year I'll be debt free. Literally, I'll be debt free, and count my eggs before they hatch. If that $5,000 do come through, I'm gonna get my stuff. I'm probably just gonna save it because there's no point in me spending $5,000 just because it's a dividend, so you don't have to pay it back or nothing. I'm just gonna save it and just say forget it. I'm just gonna save it and call it a day. Um, because even then, I'm still gonna be working the second job, so I'm just like, what's the point of spending that money? Just save it anyway. I'm hoping she gets in a better place. I really, really do. I hope she gets in a real better place, and it'll be hard, but it gets better. Trust me, it gets better. Um, right now I'm still coping. It's about to be 2 years, 1.5 years. It's about to be 2 years, and I still can get over my grandmother's death. It is hard. but you gotta keep going. And I learned that the hard way. So for me to her, it'll get better. Just take it one day at a time. Um, if she could get another corporate job, go ahead and do it. But um, just take your time on it. Yeah, change the picture changed because I changed the first one. Didn't want to change the second one. But anyway, um, what else do I got? That's pretty much it. And these cats, you can tell it's about to get warm because these cats be running up and down on the porch. I don't know why they be running up and down on the porch. But I don't know. I think the other thing. Hold on one second. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all I got. Um, I've been on here for 31 minutes. That is pretty much it. That's all I got. Anyway, congrats to Kash Patel on his FBI director thing. I will see you guys. Really, I won't be on like any one of these, like these pictures. I'm not doing that. I'm gonna do Love and Deep Space, chat a bit, see how that goes. Especially with that, because I'm kind of curious as to how this game is. I've been seeing that game around so many times, it's not even funny. But either way, I will talk to you guys later. Be safe, be careful. Please be careful. Bye bye.